Well, the biggest news you've been waiting today about Rasmus Hojlund to Man United. Here we go, has been sounded by Fabrizio Romano. David Austin breaking the story, followed up by Fabrizio Romano and very many others in here onto the United Matters channel. Big story, you guys have gotten served. You've waited and finally your delivery has been delivered onto your door, and that is Rasmus Hojlund from Atalanta to Manchester United. Deal pending medical. It has gone ahead to be really announced. And guys, I told you when I was doing the previous video that in the next few minutes to come, this deal is going to be a here we go, because looks like United wanted to get this done by the weekend. That's why you should trust our sources, because yesterday I came here, I told you that this deal is not exceeding the weekend, and obviously it never. And today, a here we go has been sounded by Fabrizio Romano. There is what we call contradiction in the amount of money that United have gone ahead to pay. Others calling in for £85 million, others calling in for £70 million. But we are having the realistic asking price of Atalanta that United have made tonight. Welcome to this channel. Rokan David is my name. You can as well call me RD. Follow us onto the Rokani Media FB. That's where you can find lots of stories from other teams, and at Manchester United also stories that we don't even put here that you might find there, because there is a huge catalog that happens during the day. Now, let's see close to 1,000 likes. Smash on this video. This video should be a record-breaking video, because it should break the records of this summer transfer window. That it should hit close to 20,000 views, and I believe it's going to hit that milestone because you guys have been eagerly waiting for it. And if at all you are watching this video for the very first time and you've not always been a subscriber to this channel, continue to subscribe. How do you subscribe? Lower right bottom corner is a place to be. Smash the black button that has the word subscribe. After smashing it, hit the notification bell. That will enable you get notified every time I upload a video onto this YouTube channel. Now, let's start it off with how it really commenced. This is David Austin obviously confirmed to us that Manchester United have reached an agreement with Atalanta to sign Rasmus Hojlund. Outline personal terms were already in place. All parties now working to complete move of Denmark international from Atalanta to Manchester United. Then he added on that Manchester United will pay Atalanta fixed fee of €75 million plus 10 million euros add-ons for Rasmus Hojlund. 20-year-old Denmark striker has agreed a 5-year plus 1-year contract. Still needs to be finalized. Atalanta, we are seeking €90 million, but United secured a package worth €85 million. That is David Austin bringing the story of Rasmus Hojlund and breaking it in our eyes. Then after that, Fabrizio Romano came in through and obviously posted or tweeted the following, that Manchester United are prepared or not. He said, Rasmus Hojlund to Manchester United, here we go, agreement reached right now with Atalanta. Package will be around €70 million with add-ons. Clubs preparing documents in the next 24 hours. Hojlund agreed 5-year deal 10 days ago, as he only wanted Manchester United. And he told us that Manchester United are prepared to book medicals for Rasmus Hojlund after the agreement sealed with Atalanta. Hojlund will sign contract valid until June 2028 with an option for a further 1 year. Clubs will exchange documents in the next 24 hours. Here we go. So, €85 million. Fabrizio calling in for €70 million. But for me, it's all about getting this deal over the line. And as I told you, that United really have money, and they spared what we call 60. They spared £65 million to sign a striker, and that's why you see to it that it's all about 75 million euros upfront fee, and that is £65 million or £64.4 million according to the current rate. And then they've gone ahead to obviously get in add-on. So the deal is €85 million, and I don't really have any doubt about Rasmus Hojlund, because people forget easily. I've seen some people asking, how can Rasmus Hojlund go in for €85 million? Because he's a special talent. He's a special talent. He is. Kylian Mbappe, I think he was like 17 years of age, crossing from Monaco to PSG. They paid close to €170 million, right? Has he disappointed? No. And this guy, if United never got him now, and they spared him for this summer, maybe next summer would have gone even to go for more, because this is his first season in the Serie A and is going to obviously getting used to the league. And I think he would have gone ahead to score very many goals this season and would have been at a price of 100 million euros. So to me, I really understand exactly why it's 85 million euros. And United have gone ahead to obviously meet the realistic asking price of Atalanta, and the player is now for Manchester United. Now, the medicals being booked, I'm really asking myself, how is this going to be conducted? Is Rasmus Hojlund going to fly back to Italy or not? Because today he has been in United Kingdom, and the video of him flaunted onto social media was all smiles, and looks like he knew that this deal is going to happen today and is going to go ahead and obviously join Manchester United. That is Rasmus Hojlund for you. So we are going to wait and see when is his medical going to be scheduled, but I think he's going to fly in tomorrow. If at all he flies back to Italy, if at all he stays, then his medical is going to be held tomorrow. But all I know, Sunday is really going to be a day for them to conduct the medical, because they want Rasmus Hojlund to really find himself in a position of really holding that shirt with Erik ten Hag, because United, after playing their game with Borussia Dortmund tomorrow morning, that is all Monday morning in America, they'll fly from Las Vegas direct to Manchester, and I think they'll have a rest and prepare for the two games they're going to be playing over the weekend. Then Fabrizio Romano added on the following, that Rasmus Hojlund hired the Sage agency, same group as Erik ten Hag, for a 3-month trial period with a message like, "Take me to Manchester United, or I might get other agents for the future." He absolutely wanted to join United, meaning that the Sage agency has gone ahead to obviously get the job done and dusted, and Rasmus Hojlund has everything to trust, or every reason to trust the Sage agency with this, or with his career, because they've gone ahead to secure him the deal that he always dreamed on, and obviously found himself in a situation of coming to Manchester United. And to me, the 85 million euros is nothing to me, because we wanted a striker. And you know for how long we've gone ahead to search a striker for? I think we last spent on a striker when Lukaku was here. That is it. But after Lukaku left, we brought in Cavani, 33, 34 years of age, then Ronaldo, Cristiano, then Wout Weghorst, and now for the very first time ever since Lukaku left, we've gone ahead to bring in a player like Rasmus Hojlund. And I really understand United were really on panic, because PSG were onto the doorway knocking to get this deal over the line. But remember, if you want to act like a big team, you don't accept clauses like a resale clause for Rasmus Hojlund, because you're a big team. And Atalanta would have gone ahead to be calling in for that, and United said, no, how much do you want? You want 85, let's get you 70 and other 75 and 10 million euros of add-ons. That's how big teams really act. That is it. But this is a proven player, and to me, if there is any talent like Rasmus Hojlund, very much promising, and he supports Manchester United, and he wants to play for Manchester United, why don't we sign the player? I think that's the best way to get a player like Rasmus Hojlund in. I think that tax is all about United having a player like him, and he supports the club. When did we last sign a player who supports us? I think those were very many years ago. So let's wait and see how that really pans out, and we are going to obviously see how the rest really goes on. Then Fabrizio added that Man United plan always been clear, priority Rasmus Hojlund, and then negotiations to start for Amrabat. No official / verbal bid to Fiorentina. Manchester United had a feeling that another English club was calling Hojlund's agent, but he only wanted United. So this boy was a hot cake. He was a hot cake because PSG wanted him, you know, and for Bayern Munich, if at all the deal of Harry Kane fell through, they're looking at him. Chelsea was looking at him. You never know which other English club was looking in for him, because Spurs might have been on the door to sign the player as they're going to lose Harry Kane, and they would have gone ahead to make in a bid and get in the player as they wanted him to be. So let's go to Seth Demesh of Sky Sports. He said, Deal to take Hojlund to Man United is worth £72 million. Breaks down as a £64 million initial fee plus £8 million in add-ons. Atalanta went into talks with Man United wanting £77 million guaranteed fees. Bulk of incoming business done. Further arrivals depend on departures. Interest remains in Sofiane Amrabat. So, for me, I don't care about the money. All I care about is our season of Manchester United, because all we need is something simple. We needed a centre forward, and we finally gone ahead to land the forward at the club of Manchester United. Now, 90-minute football says Manchester United sources confirm they have reached agreement with Atalanta for striker Rasmus Hojlund, deal worth in a region of 85 million euros, more than United wanted to pay. Erik ten Hag will be happy, as he wanted him signed by the start of August. And so that is something really great to see, that we're having Rasmus Hojlund in. And I think Ten Hag has been supported, and all we are waiting for is simple: the results on the field of play. You know, we've played close to 4 games of the preseason. I think they're going to even be 5 without having a centre forward. Anton Martial is still ill. Rasmus Hojlund comes in through, and I think his debut is going to be either against Atletico Bilbao or against Rennes. That is a man, Rasmus Hojlund. So, for the very first time, you're going to be starting a season with a prolific striker, prolific number 9. And the plan of how Ten Hag is going to use him is obviously going to be really put out onto paper, and obviously see how we are going to get this player at the club of Manchester United. And I think tomorrow I might be doing a video of how United will line up with Rasmus Hojlund, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy it, and obviously have it with you very, very soon. But why did United obviously see this deal to easily be done than that of Harry Kane? Yet the deal is worth £72 million, just £28 million less to get in Harry Kane. Now, this is Paul Hurst. He's a United correspondent for The Times, confirming to us that Erik ten Hag had wanted to sign Harry Kane, but Man United were put off by his demand of his weekly wage and £100 million fee that Spurs were asking for. So to me, I think this is not one of those deals that Erik ten Hag is out of. And I really believe that. Watch out for the deal of Harry Kane. If Harry Maguire is sold, Scott McTominay is sold, United gets in money, I think they'll obviously propose a deal for Harry Kane to Tottenham Hotspur. And I've always told you, unless I see him holding the shirt of Bayern Munich, that won't get off my lips that Harry Kane to Manchester United is still possible. If they've gone ahead to spend £72 million on Rasmus Hojlund, they can obviously get in Harry Kane, and Erik ten Hag wants these deals over the line. But we all know that Sofiane Amrabat is next, Disasi is next, and maybe another shock transfer that United can obviously make. So guys, your thoughts onto Rasmus Hojlund to Man United? Here we go. A welcome in the comment section below. Erik ten Hag has been delivered a player that he always wanted. He video called him from March till now, and obviously the deal is done and dusted, and it's a here we go, as I promised to you that in the next hours it's going to be a here we go. So Fabrizio Romano, David Austin, and very many others have gone ahead to sound this deal a here we go. So your thoughts onto that are welcome in the comment section below. I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. May the living true God protect you abundantly. Rock and David remains my name. Don't forget to subscribe. My Muslim viewers and subscribers, Barak, Laufikum, and those going to church tomorrow, may God obviously take you to your respective churches safely, and may Him return you back home the same way. Ciao, ciao.